Greetings. Yo, the black light. Let's get right to it. America has fallen, and she can't get up. And the earth strikes back. There's been an increase of violent weather, strange weather, as people's moral values go down in degrees, become more savage. It seems like the universe has a curse. And war has increased. We can't keep going on this way, while we have all these catastrophes. We're sending money overseas by the billions of dollars to Israel. How long can this last? This is a site right here that never should be forgot and always remembered. Do you know how much destruction this caused? How much money, lives, property? Gradually, catastrophe increases more frequently. California fires. But dig this. I want to give a word to the wise, the Crips and the Bloods. Dig where I'm coming from.
Mine's just now a fucking mooly hipster joint. Hell no, not on my fucking watch. Who owns this joint? Tell you what, I'm a businessman. So I offer 20K about what you paid. You pack up, set up in Bushwick or somewheres the fuck else. And all's well. Capiche? No capiche.
You gentlemen have a good night. We're closed.
Hey, asshole. You know who this is?
Relax, Paulie, I got this. What's your name, wise guy?
Payne.
How fucking appropriate. Yeah. Listen, Payne. I don't think you fully understand. See, this place is what you call sentimental value to my community. Many a great man have drank, bled, and died here. Now you take the deal before I take it off the table. Beat your ass with it.
Checkmate. You know, I feel you on the sentimental thing. You see, I know the pain of a son whose father was nearly murdered in a bar he wasn't even allowed inside of. And for that man's son to grow up and one day own that very bar. You see, first, you should have taken no for an answer. Second, you already fucked up by shoving my nephew when you first came in here. I was gonna let that slide because he needs to toughen up a little bit. And third, I heard that Mooley comment. Not cool. Judging by your little jailhouse shuffle and them fucked up clothes you're wearing, you've been locked up for a while. Well, let me hip you to a few changes since you've been gone. Faucets now come on by themselves when you put your hands underneath them. We've had a black and an orange president, and this ain't Carmine's no more. Yeah.
You clearly have no fucking idea of who you're talking to.
And clearly, you do not understand the degree of a fuck that I don't give. So, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break your jaw for you, lump you up for GP, and then toss your ass out the window, because I've been thinking about changing that window out anyway. I'm gonna sleep Paulie Stringbean over here last, so he can tell you what happened to you. That's after the cops throw you back in prison for parole violation on account of that 380 you carrying on your right hip. But hey, you're smart for coming strapped. But you made one mistake.
Yeah. What's that?
You let me get too close.
Uh-oh.
Morov, I hear you've become quite the golfer.
Yes. But unfortunately, I just lost my golfing partner.
You, my friend, should learn the fine art of subtlety. So what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
$5 million.
What's this for?
I want to fight with your pretty boy.
Ah, so we're looking to sit at the grown-ups table, are we?
I've seen price.
This
It's
is
not as simple as that, James. The consortium is owned by a private organization. All newcomers have to be agreed upon by committee.
Come on, Franklin. After all I've done for you, you couldn't do me this one little thing.
You're asking me to vouch for you.
we gonna cut it off here. This is a nigga trying to be a gangster with the $1 trillion gangsters. He comes with his little measly couple of millions. You know, trying to set up a fight with blood and bones, you know, Michael J. White. This is a word to the wise. To the LA Crips and Bloods. Don't get political. Because you're talking about global control. Like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he didn't go political. In my next video, if you stay with me, this is just my humble opinion that you're on the right track. But when you incorporate, you actually incorporate with the corporation of the United States. And you got to pay dues to get in that on the ground floor. So I would stay away from Washington, D.C. Keep the money in the hood. You still can be a corporation, but when you have the government in your business, don't forget what happened to the L. Rookins. Now this white guy, he's telling his brother that you can't play in our league, but I'm gonna let you do it to show you that you can't play in our league, because this is our mind that you're in. It's different than yours because we ain't got a soul. We play beyond hardball, and you know, we on a different wavelength than y'all. Don't forget we made y'all.
He'll be ready.
Back in the house! Back in the house now!
Before we go, I just want to tell you what you need to think about. You need to think about science and energy. Building solar panel factories. Generate your own energy. Quit using the government's energy. Another thing you need to think about is getting overseas to the motherland. Some brothers over there that invest in what you're doing. That's what Elijah did. He went to other places. This is part one, and we'll have a part two. I hope you got the drift of what I was saying.